Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Sir Stephen Topham at the third at your service. Now we're going to be talking about Lady the Second, Lady the Third, and Lady the First. Now, as this is all true stories, so beware. This is related to Thomas and the Magic Railroad itself. Now, a lot of you may have a lot of questions now, and a lot of need answers, right? What a lot of people don't get is things unfold for a reason, right? And a lot of things that we have in a family have trade secrets that some people will know privately. Like I said, private connections can have this information to a certain level of degree. But I want you to understand the lady the third is in trouble, right? Basically, red shit trap hole, right? Lady the second's been through all of this shit, all right? Just to pre-warn you, Lady the first has been through this as well, and this is not a game. I said going back in time and then go forward, 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 forward. It makes a hell of a bloodline of my family. Now, a lot of you know that Lady is important to every steamy on the planet or steamy around the globe and connections, friends, family, etc., going down the line. I want you to start waking up just a bit more than what you understand. I said Thomas and the Magic Railroad is real as it comes. Right? A lot of people don't get it because they don't work out the maths and the calculations properly to a certain level degree. Right? I got secrets in my head that I cannot always divulge in public, right? Because it leads back to her in every angle. It doesn't matter which way I look. Right? I could talk to you about Lady the Second to tell you the damage was done some time ago. I mean, very long time ago. You know what I mean? When Lady the Second had really went boof, I said something is not right. Right? When you think about it, right? My grandfather on my mother's side of the family and my grandfather on my father's side of the family, they worked together with my great uncle and combined the bloody three. The three of them came up with a super mega plan, right? Super plan, right? They understand each other because they were people at that time. And what a lot of people don't get in real life, it really fucking happens, right? Britt Orcroft did not know what she was writing until it unfolded. So you basically got the fiction later when it's unfolding slowly behind you. So now you had Lady the First got married to Sir Topham Hatt the First, which is true. Now my mother, number two, becomes Dulcima Hatt, and then now I've got the third one to deal with, basically. And what happens is it's all connected with family, right? A lot of people might think why, right? The question is in your head. I'm not going to give out names, but I will say Dulcima Hatt has already been through this, right? She got damaged the same way that Lady the Third will get damaged, right? Big bad things happen, right? Initially, right? It every time we rise, we get Lady on the sidelines. We always have. But I never bugged Diesel 10, for example. So that should give a hint where Lady the Third is making a mistake. Right? She's making the obvious mistake because she's too busy working hard. I won't give out the name, but the bottom line of it all is that a lot of people do know the facts and the truth to this. And I said, look, Lady the Third does exist. Why? Because I'm trying to safeguard her before I go on holiday and she's going to get damaged and I will come back and rescue her backside in the end, right? It's going to happen whatever it means. This is Thomas and the Magic Railroad related. This is nothing beyond that. It goes beyond, it goes with the Norfolk Railway as well. So they're going to be screwed at some point, as I stated, right? There are people out there that are selfish, rude, and unkind, right? They didn't want this event to happen. Well, some of them do. A lot of them do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying how many percentage out of all of them. Out of 8 billion people that know the story too damn bloody well, right? Know all the facts, all the details, and everything. All it had to do was let it play out, right? Lady the Third is going to get a big fat big bang boom, right? She won't know what hit her. But with me, I'm not the one who's causing the trouble here, right? You have to be realistic on this. My mother's already been through this, right? You got to wake up and smell the coffee. If you're working for Lady the Third, right, then watch out, right? Because it's going to hit you in your face and you're going to say, I told you so, right? It's like me pointing my finger at you. I told you so. Like I said, nobody messes with my family and get away with it, right? You have to be realistic on this one, right? There's no joke. There's no dishonesty. There's no distrust in this. This is all honesty, right? Why do you think Thomas and the Magic Railroad has got a lot to do with it? We always take things for granted one of these days, and we end up like saying, right, me and my family have provided a lot of magic over the years, which I will state for the record, right? Lady the Third is going to make us biggest slip up, right? And she does not know what's going to hit her, right? But I have to open up with her. I have to be honest with her. I have to be straightforward with her. But she broke the code first. By doing that, she's damaged herself. And by doing that, she's going out with the wrong people. Right? She's mixing with the wrong people. She's mixing with my friends, and then she's got her friends, right? There's a lot of you in Natford for slash Cromer that know this story too damn bloody well. My mother's already been through this. Lady the Third as this individual in particular, which who I cannot name. But the realistic is that we all understand what Thomas and the Magic Railroad needs to do, right? I know the strengths and weaknesses for this, so do you, right? I will not bullshit with the bush, right? Lady is very powerful engine, but the thing is, what I'm going to be saying now, for the record, and I'm going to make it quite clear on this, I said, while I'm on holiday, something bad's going to happen, right? Like it does in the movie, right? And a lot of people won't say, I said it's happened before, it's going to happen again, right? Her father, who I will not name, because we know him as Burnett Stone as a code name job, but Lady the Third broke the ice with me, right? She broke the code, right? And realised what is what, same as what I'm doing now, right? So I got in my head, I got a puzzle piece that actually connects us both up, right? Diesel 10 does not have that. So he's gonna one of these days that he's gonna click with her and him, right? And that will be all fucking go haywire, right, for everyone else. Lady the Third is very powerful engine, but she, like I stated, for the record, I said in the longer run you're gonna end up in a big shit of trouble. I mean, a lot of you will. And I said it's happened before, it's gonna happen again. Why? You see, Lady is very powerful, yes. Every engine on the island is very fond of her, don't get me wrong, but then you got to work out why. You always want this now routine, which I said. The more you ask for it to come very quickly, the more damage you do. Right? I already seen what's about to unfold. I could jump in and get the truth to her. I said, like I state for the record here, it's all true, it's all facts, it's all logic. All the railway men that I know in the past, we all have a set of keys that have numbers, letters, etc. that link back to someone, right? A lot of you may get the right, you get what I mean. It's like a code for us lot to understand, right? It's only the railway people that know this code, right? And it links back to one individual every generation. Every generation. One is a safeguard, one is the other department. If I say my safeguards have been like saying broke, let's say broke the safeguard to the one individual, for example, like Diesel 10, for example, then we are in shit of trouble, right? The thing is, while this is all happening all in truth, right? Lady will be damaged and she will go on holiday for a bloody week. That's what separates me and Lady from having our separate holidays separate, right? You have to realise Lady's gonna get damaged, regardless. And then her father can't repair her because she basically screwed up, right? Because they are a human form, not in just rational behaviour job, right? Lady the second is my mother, right? Because I was born on October the 10th, so she becomes Joshua Hat. So then that lady's broken anyway. So here comes Lady the third. I'm not doing anything wrong. I've been really useful, kind, gentle, very, let's say, romantic, if you would like to call it. But there's a reason why our families are entwined, if you will. I'm not going to give that surname because the whole idea was for you to work it out. But there are a lot of people that don't often have the true facts until it clicks, right? We all, a lot of what Diesel 10 wants is basically get rid of us all and get to just destroy the world. Lady doesn't want that. So Lady the Third is going to kick in again and realise she's going to fuck up, excuse my language, because I'm not in between to safeguard her, right? So while I'm on holiday, she's on holiday, right? There are a lot of things about me that will change the story slightly because of the situation, right? And the actions, right? The actions are the big key to all of this, right? A lot of it's all in truth, logic, and facts. I said the Albion is off limits, right? I'm sorry, it's got to be off limits because there is a real life event in there which you're not seeing and no one's picked up on it. Some of you are probably realised, oh, this is hooey, this is a load of BS, this is a load of that. I said, no, it isn't. Right? A lot of people know it's a real life event. Right? No one messes with it. I said, I know things you don't. And it really drives you crazy because you're trying to work it out yourself. I said, do you know what? If Lady the Third gets damaged again, don't come blabbing on me saying it's my fault because I warned you. And that is why I'm stating for a record. So I hope that opens your eyes about why Lady the Second has already been through this, and Lady the Third is about to get a wake up call, if you will, but not from me. I'll be honest with her, because honesty is the best policy around this. You have to be, you have to gain her trust to do what needs to be done, but you also have to be honest. If you're not honest, then she will get scared of Diesel 10, and Diesel 10 will then be pissed off. And then he wanted me out of the picture so that could happen. So work it out. Thomas is not in the middle, as example. Bang. Then you've got a big bloody problem on your hands. Dead people around you, everything. It's no joke. I'm not a laughing matter. But when you discuss about Lady the Second and Lady the Third, work it out. There's a reason for this and why. Right? A lot of people don't realise what they got until they lose it. Right? When people start losing it, then they will start losing what they got. Right? I'm a well respected individual, not a bloody wanker that goes boom boom. You know, respect me or go elsewhere. Don't drop on in the Albion because now I'm going to be starting to defend myself. And this time I'm bringing the Power Rangers to me as well, so that can help me out. So then I'm bringing Starfleet Command, bring them in. Then the Harry Potter, bring them in. And then myself on top. Why? Like I said, Murder She Wrote and the Bill are lock and key. They can't be touched. So if Lady the Second already been through this, right? My grandfather saw this happen before, so he's not alive to tell you again, is he now? So work it out. The third gen fat controller is here telling you it. So what's happened? If the third gen gets destroyed, you're the ones to be the fucking blame of it all. And I won't be because I never done nothing wrong to her. Thank you very much. In every angle.